Hi, Dusty Shell, Director with Usborne Books More, here to share with you some great book choices for your children who love the farm. I'm going to start with our baby's very first touchy-feely farm playbook. Just like the title describes, it is a touchy-feely book, which means that every page has fun textures for little hands to push or pull or rub. Like here you can see how the rooster's tail has a fun felty texture. But these are playbooks, which means they have more than the touchy-feely aspects. You also have finger trails like these that they can trace. Some have flaps. Then there's little divots in the pages that they can stick their fingers into to explore. Just lots of interactive fun in here as they see all the fun farm animal pictures. We have My Farm Animal World, which is a box set of 9 books, and when you open it up, they're all inside the case. My son ran off with one of them, so I'll show, but each one is a tiny little book that are perfect to hold in little hands, and each one has an animal, and when you open it up, it has very simple text that tells you all about that animal. I am a chicken, my home is a coop, my baby is called a chick, and so on and so forth. We've got pig, sheep, goat, cat, bee, chicken, dog, horse, and cow, and they all go in this little case, and it has a magnetic closure for them as well. Baby's very first Slide and See farm is part of our Slide and See series, which is kind of an alternative to flap books if you're not comfortable with your child handling flaps, but it still has interactive elements. As you can see here, there's a little hole here that they get to stick their finger in, and all they have to do is slide it, and then the picture changes for them. And every page has one of these for them to operate, and also has some fun finger trails similar to the playbook that I showed you. This one is my favorite. It's where they're milking the cow, and they stick their finger and you can watch the milk fill up. Peek Inside the Farm is one of our early flap books, nonfiction as well. Has lots of big flaps for little hands to open with ease, and it takes you on a journey through the farm to see all of the animals and how the farm operates. Bold, bright illustrations, and lots of flap fun. We've got our Noisy Farm book, which yes, it does make noise, but it's great if they want to know what sounds the animals make. Every page explores different animals. Here you see the rooster and the sheep, and then they could come over here and push the button that goes with it. I'll let you listen. So lots of fun animal sounds for this book. Just maybe not take it in the car if you don't want to hear it in the enclosed space. We've got a brand new chapter book series, Pup Patrol, and it's about this dog right here. His name is Barnaby, Station Stamp of Approval. And he's called Stamp for short, and he helps solve problems. And in this one, Farm Rescue, there's an issue with the river rising because of a lot of rain, and he has to come up with a way to help everyone. And this is for not really an emerging reader, but maybe like the next step up. Early elementary age, still has a few illustrations inside to go along with the story. Our beginner's hardback is about farm animals. It's a nonfiction book. It uses real photography along with illustrations to teach you all about the animals on the farm. And it heavily focuses on animals and their babies as well. So as you can see, lambs and calves, and then it showed piglets a minute ago, and it also talks about different kinds of farms. So lots of factual information there for children who want to learn more about that. The complete book of Farmyard Tales follows the delightful family from Stephen Cartwright. He's one of our longtime illustrators, and it's Mrs. Boot and her children. And this is the complete compilation of all of their stories. It also comes with a CD so that children can pop it in and have it read to them as well. And there's several stories inside. And what's fun, if you don't know about Stephen Cartwright, is when he illustrates these books, that means there's a duck hidden on every single page. So like here you can see him hiding in between the gap in the fence there, and then over here he's hiding behind the chicken, and so it's an added element of fun. And this is also a dual reader, which means for your early readers, if they've learned to read on their own but aren't really strong, they can read the book by themselves by reading just the text across the top of the book. And if they need a little help, or if you want to read together and have them read a part and you read a part, then they can read the top and you can read the bottom, or you can read all together and the story still flows whether you read all bottom, all top, or both together. So that's super fun for helping encourage them in their reading journey and for family bonding time. 1001 Things to Spot on the Farm sticker book. We also have this in a soft hardcover book without stickers, so you have two versions to choose from. Is a search book where there are 1001 things from the farm to spot throughout the book. And each page comes with a line of things on the bottom that they tell you to look for and how many. And then this one is completed, or almost completed, but you see they can find the stickers to go along with them. And then they go back and they'll find 2 tractors or 7 baskets of grapes. And once they find them all, they can stick the sticker on the correct spot. And finally, we've got Press Out Paper Farm. And this is you can build a farm with just this book. It comes with all these different elements that you pop out. It's a thicker paper like cardstock, similar, and then it gives you instructions to fold them all into all of the elements to build your own farm. Super fun family activity for the weekend, and I love that it's all contained. There's no extra pieces needed because it comes with all your people and your buildings and the animals. So let's Press Out Paper Farm. I hope that you saw something that you know your child would love if they love the farm.